Hello everyone, welcome back to Visions of Mana. Today we're going to be running off towards, immediately, to the side quests. Yes, we are here today to start off... Okay, here we go.
I would want to audition for a part completely opposite to my actual personality. Or, how about a villain?
That line reading was amazing! Oh, they could have made that go on a little bit longer. Anyway, yes, welcome back. We're going to be doing some Visions of Mana today. That involves us basically doing side quests at the beginning of this episode. We need to go get some jackal pelts, which probably involves us going back to that dungeon again. But to be fair, these side quests here are also going to probably involve that as well. So, let's grab them and go. Hello, I do believe you are the one appointed to be the Arm of Light. In that case, I'm sure you can help me out with this predicament. Oh yeah, but what happened last time? We went to this place. There's a performance going on for Daphilos and Cerulia. We found out a lot last time. We found out that Daphilos was, you know, a great warrior who saved the world from the Arzet war, which went on for millennia, and he found someone called Cerulia who he fell in love with. From that point on, the Benevodons were created from the war, and he was sent by the Mana Goddess herself to defeat them, using the Mana Sword that she bestowed upon him. Now, we don't know what happened, but something happened to Cerulia, I think, which led to Daphilos becoming an evil tyrant, basically. After defeating the Benevodons, he returned home and became evil, was sealed with the Mana Sword, and now, basically, he wants to destroy the Mana Goddess for some reason. We don't know why. We know he has an evil form now that we saw last time. And we also talked to the Benevodon of Light, who turned out to be kind of chill, you know, just after fading away. And the biggest thing that happened last time was our pal Val over here became the Arm of Light, which I don't think I was expecting, to be honest. I thought that Val would probably become, like, I don't know, stay a Soul Guard and everyone else would die, but this makes sense now because it means Val can enter the Mana Sanctuary, and he can also die alongside everyone else. So that's what happened last time. We are now making our way towards the Mana Goddess to go speak to her about who Daphilos is. I don't know what was stopping us from doing this before. It might be because Val couldn't enter the Mana Sanctuary, but I guess he can now, so we can go do this. I don't really know why that was stopping us from doing this earlier, but also I just realized something. Yeah, this is something that's happened. I don't know why this has happened, but it looks like OBS is really fucked up. Right, let me just turn this off. Not OBS. No, that's the wrong thing. My PC has defaulted all my audio, and it's annoying me. Which means that my VTuber is not going to be in time with my voice. So do that. Do that. Right. There we go. Sorted. There. Wonderful. Right. Let's get back into this, shall we? Right. Yes, I need your help with a predicament. Have you heard of a monster called a Blustergas? Oh, I have heard of delayed in ring that has now occurred. God damn it. Blustergas. Oh no, I do want to do those things. Those things sucked. They flown to town and freeze the ground, all in the name of causing as much mischief as they can. You see all those poor people zipping around and taking tumbles? We need to drive the Blustergases back out somehow, but they're just clouds. Weapons barely even leave a mark. It shouldn't pose a problem to you, the Arm of Light. Forgive me for being so forward, but please go to Wendell and get rid of those obnoxious bastards. They're in Wendell, though. You shouldn't be going to Wendell. Wendell is a bad place filled with monsters. I don't think that's my fault. I think that's your guys' fault. The performance is certainly spectacular, but I don't think it's the most accurate portrayal of Daphilos' life. Yeah, I think it's like missing important parts, mainly the ending. Made a prodigious performance at the Playhouse, continued to present their plays for many years to come. Do you think they have other romantic plays besides the Daphilos one? If they do, I'd really like to see them. I didn't know you were into romantic stuff, but I guess you are. Congratulations, Val. Being both Soul Guard and Arm of Light is a once-in-a-lifetime occurrence. Now you can also die of us without getting any reward for your services. I guess his reward is also being sacrificed now. Isn't that wonderful, Val? No, not really. No, well, Flower, that's Flower saying it, not Val. Val's probably like, oh, I can't wait for it. Can't wait to get sucked up into the mannequin like a particles in a vacuum cleaner. It's gonna be wonderful.
Oh.
The great vacuum cleaner, they call it. Excuse me, you are the Arm of Light, correct? This could mean he's capable of fighting a couple of monsters and fighting me off. Not necessarily, that's what the Soul Guard's for. I beg your pardon. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Vuka. I'm an actress from Terratio. I actually wanted to ask a favour of you, if you don't mind. You see, I was looking for somewhere to rehearse my lines for an upcoming play, but the only quiet place I could find was a temple. I don't know about that. So I snuck in and began to warm up with some enunciation drills, but I started a pack of jackals in a post and they started chasing after me. Ran out the temple in my panic, but it was only later that I realised I lost one of my earrings. Must have fallen out while I was making the mad dash for the exit, but I'm too scared to go back to Wendell and look for it. That's why I wanted to ask if you can go to the temple of Wendell for me and see if you can find my lost earring. There's a chance those jackals took it deep into the temple with them. They could be vindictive like that. If it makes any difference, my grandmother gave me the earrings before she passed away. I cherish them more than anything when I feel guilty if I won't find it. Please, I have no one else to turn to. Please! You're lucky I'm getting money, which is what I would say if I wasn't a hero, but we are a hero in this game. Oh no, I'm gonna lose my bonus. No! I want my bonus! No! Please, my lord, please don't make me lose my bonus. Spent a lot of time trying to get my bonus. Right, so we'll do what we did last time. In fact, why don't we change out our party? Oh my god, it's time for a makeover! Right, let's bring out Karina, and let's play as Karina this time, because I don't think I've been playing as Karina enough. Okay, for some reason Pure F seems to be changing the colour of my cat. It's really annoying me. I don't know why Pure F is doing this, but it's changing the colour of some of my stuff in the document. So what we're going to do is, Karina's the main character now, and we'll bring Val and Julie into this. So that's going to be, you can become, Karina could be fire. No. No, I want Karina to be fire. Not you. Val, you can be light. I preemptively made Val light, not knowing you would become the Arm of Light. I just realised that. Julie, you can be... Why don't you be Earth for a little bit? We don't get enough use out of Earth. Oh my god. Wait, what is that weapon you have? That looks very painful, Douglas. And very expensive. Yeah, so we basically got to go look for these things. And like what happened last time, I'll probably just go through here and get some EXP as well while we're here. Not too much EXP, but a little bit. We are like almost 10 levels higher than the enemies now, so this is going to be pretty simple. Oh, buddies. I'm sorry. Val, what are you doing, Val? Val! You alright? Okay. Well, those are the enemies I had to kill, so I think that's the quest done. Yep. That's one quest complete. Now I gotta kill those other boys. I don't really know how to kill them though, because you can't use weapons on them. I think it's magic based, and Queen doesn't have a lot in the way of magic attacks. She's got a couple of things, I guess. But really, Palomino will be useful because she has a lot of magic. This is an additional bonus you get from this. Oh my god, look how many jackals there are over here. So, I was going to do a quick harvest today on Astrobot, and I was actually beginning to record it because I had some time, but I decided against it in the end because I'm going to wait a little bit before doing a quick harvest for that game, because as much as it'd be fun, you know, to record the first bit of it, where the initial, I'll get the most surprises out of it at the beginning probably, I kind of want to wait a little bit just to kind of get an idea as to what kind of game Astrobot is. Like it so far a lot. I don't know what the hell you're doing right now, Val. What's going on? Oh. Oh, that was the side quest. I see.
I can't live without this thing.
We're looking for those, how many do we have to kill? 'Cause I don't know if there's gonna be enough of them here. 8. Wait, no, not 8. 5. I think they're near the exit, aren't they? They're like one of the last enemy groups you fight before the boss. If I'm allowed back, that is.
I'm falling!
Okay, I'm not allowed back. That's good to know.
I can't live without this thing.
We'll head this way then instead. Ugh. But yeah, I'm trying to do less recordings that I think are going to be less important. But we are getting through this game, but it is worth noting that we only just finished chapter 5.
Where am I?
And there's 10 chapters in this game. So either they get a lot shorter as we go along, or not. Because there's something else I know, chat. I know that this game has a lot of side quests. Right, so you're Moon. Okay, right. I don't want you to be Moon. I want you to die. Ow, okay, right. I want you to die. No, no, Karina, no! Karina! For fuck's sake. Right, do this. Thank you. And now kill.
Take this!
Half damage. Oh, get out the way, Mr. Guy. Okay, how do you kill Bluster Guts? Because I'm not using weapons on it. Are these guys broken? Bluster Gas. Mana. No one knows. Maybe the Discord will say. The Discord does not say shit. How the fuck do I fight you? What's doing damage to you right now? I don't know. I have no idea. Generally no clue. I didn't realize I was creating a shield here, or like a reflective pathway there. Kind of interesting. Okay, right.
Something's not right.
I mean, we're gonna do this. If you're immune to this, I'm gonna cry. That quite literally can't be more magic. Okay, there we go.
Let's keep moving.
I guess Karina punched it, but that was a giant fireball. I would have been shocked if that didn't work. No, I wanted to cheat. Oh, I just wanted to cheat a little bit, game. I want to do a cheeky little bit of cheating.
Is this right?
No,
Looks about
Karina.
right. This looks about right. This looks about right. This looks about right. This looks about right.
Julie, just please help. Wait, can you not? Oh, you haven't got your umbrella on. Okay, hold on. We need to get Julie's umbrella on. That's going to be Leaf. There we go, cheating.
I'm on it.
You can stay as win for a little bit. Why not? Ah, now here's the clouds. Okay, got it. Right, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm a fucking volcano of fire. don't know what other kinds of volcanoes there are, to be fair. There's like fire volcanoes, like your ice. Like really cold volcanoes on other planets. Damn, we left a ring of fire. Ring of fire, let's leave.
Where are we heading next?
Out of here. Because we concluded all the side quests.
Starfleet a bit.
There can't be warriors and visions of mana unless you conduct and help all these poor civilians who can't help themselves. I feel like part of these side quests is A, they need to give a good enough reason for you to, want to help them, and B, to make it at least partially enjoyable to do. Hello, speaking of. Oh, hello again. Did you buy my earring? Yes, I did. You did? Oh, but it's damaged slightly. I don't know what you expected. None of it's your fault. Thank you for finding it. I'm so relieved to have my earring back. I know it's not much, but please take this. I'll be sure to choose my paddle sports with more care in the future. Oh, Nana, I'm so sorry. Oh, I feel kind of bad now that your thing's broken.
True soul guard.
I mean, at least you have the earring back. If it's broken, then like, it's still a memento.
Oh.
Doesn't matter if it's broken or not. You can probably find someone to fix it. Oh, are those jackal pelts you have with you? You got those for me, you say? Thank you, I'm surprised you remembered. With this many pelts, I could have enough to make a brand new coat with my husband, maybe even one for myself. Thank you again for your help. I put this aside for you on the off chance you came back. I think you'll find it useful on your journey.
That was a great new
You just say that you didn't want somebody to help you? Oh, he left a spirit serum for me. I appreciate it. How does that work within the game's context? Like, are steroids like an actual thing in this world? Well, I guess steroids are also an actual thing in our world too. But are they like not seen as poor? Like you just, oh here you go, have this that'll increase your mana or your strength. It'll give you your mana fix. Oh, well done. I imagine those bluster gases won't be bothering us any longer. I must say though, if you ignore their mischievous side, bluster gases are rather adorable. Oh, pay me no mind. Thank you for your assistance in this matter. Please take this as a token of my gratitude.
Helping out people in need can be
Or
so
appreciation,
rewarding.
same thing. Right, we are done.
Where to next?
We are not going to travel by boat, but instead Ruscaf. We're heading back towards the Mana Sanctuary.
Chronicle every detail of our Soul Guard Kum Alm's journey.
Excuse me? What did you say there?
The events at Teratio.
Aish is keeping himself very busy with his
I like it, it's very adorable.
Yeah, well, it keeps him happy. I'm just glad he joined the
Yeah, I
convoy.
generally didn't think he was going to join here. I thought he was going to join far later in the story, but it's cool that he's joined us for this. Think he'll be with us for the rest of the game? Maybe he'll die at the Mana Sanctuary. Just like the rest of our friends. And us now. We can't even say our friends anymore because we're also part of the party. That must be cold with us, Gaff. I can't imagine that water's pleasant. Right. Right. Heading towards the Mana Sanctuary. Gonna make my way towards the Mana Sanctuary. Make my way towards the Mana Sanctuary. Gonna make my way towards the Mana Sanctuary. Going to make my way to the Mana Sanctuary. We got the little cactus as well we need to do at some point. Well, no, we've got the ones we needed for that so far, I think.
Let's use the meridian to travel.
This is a very silly system that I need to head here and I can't just fast travel. Like, the issue I have with it is not that it's not that awkward to do, to be fair. I just kind of would prefer, if you're going to go that far into it, the fast travel system, at least go all the way. Don't stop at a point and be like, ah, that's good enough.
Starfleet a bit.
Because now the player wants more of it. And we're not going to get it, obviously. Right, I'm not going to assume anything, but I am. Are we going to fight a boss here? Because that tree is still at this
I wish
point.
we'd been able to thank Trent for his help earlier.
He probably saved our bark back there. Goodbye, Convoy. Hello, Calamity.
I was so desperate to get Hina's core stone. I almost lost myself. We owe him.
Who knows? We might get another chance to show our appreciation to Trent.
Hi? You're not angry, are you? You're not gonna fight us, are you? I like his, like, weird tree veins.
Arms, I see you have returned.
He's got a voice!
Phew.
I think he had a voice
You
before,
had
but I
me
forgot.
worried, Trent. Thanks for the help with Delaphos earlier.
Your thanks is unnecessary.
I thought
As
Julie
the
said that he would
overseer
attack
of the
us
sanctuary,
sometimes.
I could not sit idly by and allow harm to come to the arms in the midst
Maybe
of
he
the
was lying?
pilgrimage.
Trent? As in the Century of the Sanctuary? Watcher of the Alms?
Oh, no, stop it.
Is much larger than recorded in the texts I've read on the subject. Could I perhaps...
Not now, Aish. Yes.
As for you, Soul Guard Val,
You are now a light guy,
Here's
so
where
I
the
can't be
escorts to the end.
can't call you mean
I have
words
bidden
anymore.
farewell to many a Soul Guard in my time here as the Overseer. However, you have been appointed as an arm in your own right. You may proceed onward to the mana tree
I mean,
with the rest
yeah,
of
we
the
kind of
arms.
assumed that.
Thank you. I am honored to fulfill my duty as the Alm of Light. But before that, I want to talk to the Mana Goddess.
Curious. I would inquire as to what you have seen and heard on your travels that would prompt such
Maybe the fact that
request.
we should be able to see her, but even if we're doing this, because we are kind of giving our all to the Mana Goddess.
We know that Delaphos is planning to take his revenge on the Mana Goddess, but we don't know why.
Yeah, tell us why, please.
He's going around reviving benevolence to stir up trouble. Sure, we defeated 3 of them already, but that's not the point.
The point is that Delaphos is regaining
This
strength.
big
and
little
that
hat.
makes really weird and really menacing. We can't let him keep going like this. Before long, he will arrive to assault the sanctuary. We seek a way to stop his progress, but we need the goddess's guidance.
Yeah, we need to know what the fuck
You
we're doing. The
plan to
goddess
stop
not saying
Delaphos
anything.
yourselves? Yet again, you
Or who else is
surprise
going to do it? Like fucking
We
the
feel
Mana
partially
Goddess?
responsible for his resurrection and sudden rise to
Tenley
power.
have like no love for this
Plus,
Mana
He
Goddess.
still has Hina's core stone. I have to fix this before I can give my soul to the cause.
Yeah, that you
Please
shouldn't be
understand.
saying that.
Your
No.
plight is noted. It is not my wish to place any undue burdens on the Alms, nor on the goddess of mana herself. But I believe I am coming to understand what the elemental spirits saw in you when making their choices.
Yeah, we're the
There is
representative
change
of
brewing
each
in
element.
Kyoto.
The best
Steel
of the best.
yourselves, Alms. You may enter the sanctuary with my blessing. Prepare your minds and hearts for when your souls will be necessary, and for what purpose you have been called.
Ominous words, my friend.
Yeah, ominous indeed.
We'll stop by after we hash things out with the Mana Goddess. How about you wish us luck on our way?
Yeah.
Very well.
I love
Until
this
we
big
meet
tree.
again,
He's
Alms,
very good.
Take care and keep a weather eye out on the road ahead.
Well, he's literally the
Thanks.
Deku tree from
We'll try.
Zelda. The thing is about the
Now
Mana
let's off to
Goddess.
see the Mana Goddess.
Okay, let them speak first. The thing about the Mana Goddess is I don't necessarily hate them. Like, you know, they created the world. I'm assuming they also had a big part in our creation. They created a Mana Sword so the Benevolence could be destroyed by Daphalos. But there's also a lot that he's not telling us. This is my same issue of Hydaelyn in, like, 14 as well. Admittedly, writing-wise, it makes more sense in there because they hadn't written the story yet, so they had to kind of deal with that as a plot point. But in this, there's no excuse for the Mana Goddess being like this. If Daphalos is as much of a threat as we thought he is, she should, like, I don't know, put in some amount of effort to try and, you know, see us. Maybe she can't leave the Mana Sanctuary. Maybe she can't do stuff. But I'm just sitting here thinking about the idea of the arms as sacrifices, and the fact that we need permission to speak to the Mana Goddess about anything is really suspicious. You know, like, it's a classic case of you going to work somewhere and the boss not telling you all the details, and it's like, okay, what can you tell me? And they're like, no, you shouldn't question this, you should just be happy with it. No. It's very different context, but in this context, we're being sacrificed. Our souls are being given to the Mana Tree. So the goddess not telling us anything about that, or why this has to happen. Maybe she does tell us. Maybe that's what happens within the sanctuary itself, and then we make a decision there. Maybe every single arm before us has gone through that because the soul guard doesn't enter the sanctum themselves, which again is really suspicious. I don't trust the Mana Goddess. I think they're silly.
Okay.
See, Julia agrees. We're finally going to enter the sanctuary. So I wonder how the goddess has been doing lately. Look, she just has little chats of her, Julie.
Yeah.
Almost had a sanctuary of mana. Oh, I'm so excited. I don't know if you should be.
Yes.
Surely the goddess will share with us some sage advice and counsel. What's Aisha's here?
Curious.
Trent the wise overseer of the forest. If our schedule permits it, I would be most honored to be granted an audience of one as esteemed as he. Again, we are sacrificing our souls. We should be able to do whatever we want.
Okay.
The area inside the sanctuary should be free of monsters, but we must keep our guard up nonetheless. I like how we got the evil Val like kneeling down before heading here.
Sanctuary of Mana.
See, Val's wearing his light clothes. I should have had everyone wearing it. No! Stop being happy about this. I'm not. Oh, there it is.
That's gotta be the Tree of Mana.
Maybe it's purposely obscured so no one can see it.
It's beautiful. Almost familiar in a way.
Yeah, I assume so, since mana comes from it.
Yes. It makes sense that you feel that way.
Wait. Haha. You're gonna get really familiar with it in a minute.
The fairy.
Dropping those eaves as always, I see. Life begins with the Mana Tree. And when your time in this realm is over, your soul returns here to continue the cycle of rebirth.
What?
Oh, then the Mana Tree oversees not just the alms, but all creatures. It's where all souls end up.
The soul machine. Like the the ether tree from 9.
When the world was still Fadiel, the Mana Tree was in the spirit realm, right?
Yes. If Kijiel had not been created, you would never have had the opportunity to see the Mana Tree.
Incredible. If only I could tell everyone back home what a stunning sight this all is.
We've wasted enough time looking. It's time to get some answers.
Yeah.
How might one find the goddess in order to seek an audience?
I assume the tree.
Follow the path and it will lead you to her.
And make sure we're not gonna get sacrificed right now. I don't think that's what we want. Huh. Oh, we're gonna get a panning shot. Cool. Ah! That's really cool.
But that's...
Monsters? Here? We never had monster infestations before. There goes the neighborhood.
Oh, so there's enemies in this
The barrier around
place.
the Mana Sanctuary is meant to be impenetrable. However, I happen to have several hypotheses over the origins of these sanctuary
Save that for
monsters.
later.
Some species
I
might have been
really
trapped
hope that
inside the
everyone else has
barrier
left.
at the time of its fabrication, or perhaps specific species
I-
are able to puncture.
Oh my, Master Aish is muttering.
They
to
had the
himself yet
opportunity
again.
there to do a really good joke of everyone not being there. They didn't go for it though. Everyone was still just standing
We
here.
should get going.
Wait, what do you
Be
say?
careful, everyone.
We can let him fall? We could just, like, sacrifice him right now. Oh
Didn't
my
account for
god!
monsters once we were in the sanctuary. What could be the cause?
Leave the hypotheses to Aish, Morley. We got bigger fish to fry.
Finally.
Okay, I tell you what.
Now that I'm an Alm, I can protect you all the whole way.
Since we're in a mana sanctuary, let's have everyone on their respective elements. So, Karina, go on wind. Julie on this. Palomina on water. You're not Palomina, Val. Music. Oh, the music! It's very mana music. I gotta play as Val here. Like this is like the Valist of areas we could have gone to. I want Julia in my party for this. Oh, the lighting. Oh god. Right, okay, we need the little cactus guide up. I'm in love. I'm in love. Oh, there's no cactus here. Okay, right, understood. Weird. Maybe it's later. King Rabbite. Or King Rabbite, meet the holy judgment of Val. So adorable. Oh my god.
Yes, I'm unstoppable.
Say that again.
Here, use this. I'm on it.
Oh, you used two of them.
Must take into account the change in habitat.
This is so cool. This happens in Charles too. You walk up to the mana tree,
Should we permit him?
but this is so much better than that.
Words will not reach him at this stage, I believe.
It figures. Aish, stop falling behind if you don't want to find your own way.
I'm glad that you two are friends now.
Surrender now. Spirits of light. Unleashing my full power.
Dun, 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 dun.
A soldier's resolve never
Yeah, that
ceases.
is about as mana series kind of sound as you can get. Like a bit like the kind of the woodwind instruments and the bouncing bass in the background. And like I've only played Trials, but Trials definitely had a lot of this in it. And it's definitely the style they've kind of made with these games. I've been thinking a lot recently about what I'm going to do after Final Fantasy. Because I've got the spin-offs, obviously, that I'm going to be going through over the next couple of months. So the end isn't really in sight of the Final Fantasy games, but I'm kind of reaching a point now where I'm more interested in doing other RPG series as we go along. The Marathon is still on top of my mind, obviously. But after I finish, I've got to do other series. And the one I was thinking of doing was Dragon Quest. And maybe either the Tales of or Trails of series. Of course, it depends on how long I want to play a game for. Because this is one of the advents to Scattershot, I think. Oh my god, hello. My Scattershot playthroughs are going to be so good for RPGs that I may not be able to finish. Like, Metaphor, I think, is going to be Scattershot. Because of how long it is. It definitely can be Scattershot, even if I don't plan on it being Scattershot for that long. Like, that game's going to go on long enough for me to play it. Because the issue of doing smaller series in the form of Scattershot is I tend to finish the game quite quickly, and hence I don't have time to record another session before I finish it. That's why I'm a little bit hesitant of doing an Astrobot episode straight away, because if I do another one, it's not going to finish. That's why it's going to be more of a quick harvest, just in case I can't get enough parts out for it. But with like RPGs, they're long. They're going to take a while to finish.
It would have been nice to have
So having that kind of brevity and a bit of, like a breath from just having to record everything in the game is
She
nice.
would have loved this view.
Then I'll be sure to soak up as much of the atmosphere as I can, for her sake.
Aww.
That's the idea, Karina. I'll do the same. Got some syrup.
But
Take long?
yeah, in terms of RPG series I want to see, Dragon Quest is on my mind. I want to play 3, 2, and 1. Like 3 is going to be a playthrough when the remake comes out in November. That's just guaranteed. Trails of, Tales of Arise. Trails of is interesting. It depends on how much I enjoy it, but I'll probably start with the best one and then move on if I do enjoy those games. Obviously, like I said, the Mana series. I'm less interested in older RPGs, but Skies of Arcadia, something else I want to play. Golden Sun, like these one-off games are important to me as well. I haven't actually played Fire 3. I saw Maelstrom play that. I didn't play it myself.
Our thoughts often turn to those we left behind in times such as these.
Bittersweet to reminisce, but my heart still feels warm. I'll bet you the alms of the past will give us a warm welcome.
I don't know if that's how it works, but it might. But yeah, there's a lot on the plate going forward. And kind of get into the Mana Sanctuary for why don't we get a little bit of retrospective of this? Because the last time I've done a spin-off RPG series, like a full playthrough, I think was the Fire 4, and that was ages ago. That was after I played 15. And yeah, like I said, that was a while since then. Let's switch to someone else.
Nothing is going to deter me.
Do a couple of fights to everyone. Everyone is very low level because of our incredible EXP game we have on right now, the little catcher, and also the cookies. Which is great because it means the earlier we've done the catchers now, the more EXP we're going to have for when I do end post-game stuff. But by the way, considering the Aegises are level 99, I might not be doing that. Oh, someone is a Moogle right now. You're a cat, Morley, not a Moogle. These are cool, like chess piece of monsters. I like them. Well, I don't know what the hell she was doing there, but she's dead. Good. I think this must happen in every mana game, right? Like we spend a bit of time in each mana game going to the sanctuary itself and seeing the tree in the distance. Still kind of wish we could see the tree from Marlos Woods, but I guess it would have lessened the impact of seeing it here a little bit. There's all on these little plateaus.
Look at this.
It's very nice. I did a double take to make sure I'm recording. I know I am, but I'm also being wary after that last episode and losing about 20 minutes of footage because of shenanigans, so to say. Say hello to my cyclone. That look went. Oh, that queen went up so far into the sky there. Oh, we're just bullying. We're just bullying right now. They can't do anything. Oh, isn't that terrible? Now, I will say, since we are also here, it would be, I think, a good time to go through the Dragoon Knife. Hello. The only thing Dragoon about those is like the blue hilt, and that's it. The crystal and the hilt. So far, this game is really good. And the point I keep making about it, when I say that it is...
So all souls return to the Mana Tree eventually. In that case, I wonder if Orin and Liza are back yet. Hey everyone. We made it.
Val, I am sure your voice has reached them.
When you think about this game and how it does everything well enough for it to be enjoyable. That's kind of the impression I get from this. I don't necessarily dislike certain things this game does, but I don't think it's the best RPG I played. But is it enjoyable? Is it a fun time? Are the characters good enough for me to enjoy it? Yes. I think in terms of a lower budget, maybe, or a smaller scale RPG that isn't like a Final Fantasy VII, where they're trying to push the limits, it is very good. There's some stories that I'm not a big fan of, like Dayflows as a character. I think he needs a bit more expansion than him just being power hungry. I want to know what's happening with Cerulia, and I hope, this is a hope I have for this game, I hope we don't go down the angle of making it about the arms sacrificing themselves being a good thing. Because I think the game's already set this out as a precedent with Owen, that there should be a way to prevent the sacrifices. But in this case, if everyone goes here and at the end of the game they all get sacrificed in the mana tree, I'm not going to be happy. Because I think that's a bit of a twisted message. That self-sacrifice is good. It isn't, and it isn't a message they should send to people. Like, you know, giving everything for a cause is important, but life is important too. You should be allowed to live your life. There are other ways to do that than self-sacrifice. And I think fundamentally, if they go down that route, the message is going to get a little boggled and it's going to be a little annoying. I won't hate it as a gameplay decision. It's a story. It's allowed to tell its own story. But I think fundamentally, like, it's also note that that's the last thing the game's going to leave on. Tyder's dying at the end of 10, for example, works because it's unexpected. And you already know at that point there's no way he's getting out of it. So that's a thing isn't necessarily bad. But when the entire game's message is about it, and the arms are leading there, I mean, again, 10. Yuna was prevented from dying, and she's the one who ended up living at the end. That's the cursed fate of it in the end. Maybe that's what they're going to do with Val. I thought maybe Val was going to die at the end and they'd be reunited with Hina, but that's not what happened. So, I don't know what's going to happen. We'll see. But so far, I would say this is probably a 7 out of 10, which is pretty good, I'd say overall. That's higher than average. So overall, let's get into it then, shall we? And find out what we're going to fight here. I assume some kind of boss. Yet there are pots around here. That's usually the inclination that we're going to be fighting a boss.
The path stops here.
Then how do we get to the mana goddess?
Fairy could well have indicated the wrong route through the sanctuary. Her
Flammy.
directions were vague at best.
Is it time for Flammy?
Do not doubt that you are on the correct path.
Oh my goodness!
It's Vidiz, the White Dragon Princess.
What?
Golly, what are you doing here?
Oh my god. Oh yeah, look, fucking Queen is like losing her mind right now.
I must face whatever future lies ahead of us.
Are you gonna be our fast travel?
Don't worry. Vidiz
Oh my
is like
God.
Trent, an emissary of the goddess.
She's so pretty.
Continue on the
Wow, fluffy dragon.
Keeper of the future. How you choose to proceed depends on the answers you provide.
That's really stupid.
There are many roads.
Whatever you choose will be the future. Yeah, no shit. That's how it works.
Understand.
I think so. We have a choice to complete the pilgrimage, or not. But that decision is why we've come to the goddess.
We're not here to do it yet.
Please, let us speak to her and ask for her
Yeah,
wisdom.
again, we shouldn't be asking. This should just be guaranteed.
How will you feel? Will you accept it?
The truth?
Have you the strength to face the truth of this world?
I mean, that's why it became the Arm of Light.
The depth of your conviction. What resides within your heart? Make me understand your intent. Your hearts will lead
Also, a
you
good
along
way
the
to
path
save
of
lip
sin.
syncing. You just have them speak telepathically to us. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Actions, not words, then.
We must convince her of our conviction. We won't want to miss a moment of this, Vidiz.
Well, luckily I'm level 38 right now, so I did not intend to blink, and that sounds like very painful. Wow. He's so pretty. Okay.
When tilling the lands to bear fruit, one must bear in mind the myriad disasters they will face. Extinguish the bane that threatens to incinerate all.
Fire.
Wait, what? Give me a minute.
Think carefully.
Fire.
Well done.
That's cool. That's a cool idea for a boss fight. It's like a little quiz going on here too. Yeah, like Incinerate is kind of obvious though. I feel like you make it a little harder. Here's the first one to be fair. Get out of here, King Rabbi. Get fair, fuck off you.
Bring it on. I'm ready for anything.
Karina is using all of her brain cells right now to solve this.
Though mortals yearn for the future, they are hindered by
What's
the
that one in the
shackles
back?
of their past.
Is that light?
Expel the knowledge that leads mortals astray.
Knowledge is dark, we know that.
This will continue until we can come
Oh,
up
they're
with
not
a new
color coded.
Think carefully.
Knowledge is dark.
That is correct.
We've already discovered this. Oh, nice job, Molly. Right on the ball with this. I really wanted to get a picture of her doing her snapshot thing in front of the mannequin. That would have been great. Time for a selfie. Only 3? Oh, they could have made that more.
Final one?
Maybe hard mode has more.
Then we go all out.
Ain't over till it's over, Petit.
As Alm of Light, surely you can decipher the truth from that which is false.
Are you kidding me?
Discern your truth, and yours alone.
You literally said light in the picture.
Something I can
Oh shit, they're moving. Okay, right.
Let me think.
Test your
It didn't even move. It went back to where it was. Oh, please get out of here.
We got it.
Let's get a good picture of the manic tree. Ramco, yeah. But these, you made that far too fucking easy. Oh my god, look how much we leveled up. Look how fluffy she is.
clear to me.
Wow.
Those strong enough to break free of their fate.
And one has like a
Long
plushie.
have we prayed for pilgrims such as yourselves. You may be the heroes.
Are you this
the
game's
goddess of
Flammy?
Mana has needed all along. Go forth and create your own future.
I don't think you are this game's Flammy.
Thank you, Vidiz.
I'm wondering how this would have been harder on hard mode. Maybe it's because the enemy encounters would have been more difficult. Okay, well you had your moment of thunder, Karina, so I'm gonna bring you out. Probably got a bunch of EP to spend now, actually saying that. Why don't we do that now before going towards Mana Tree? Yeah, we got a bunch. I mean, saying that, I might get the... Yeah, I'm gonna actually hold off. We're gonna hold on until we get the third grid, I think, for each of the characters. Just to keep it for the ones that are more important for me anyway. Because I'm gonna bet that those next ones are gonna be expensive. Oh shit. It's the title.
Ah, nice to see that
the beginning of the
this place
game.
hasn't changed. No monsters either. Looks just like it did back in Fadiel times.
We gotta get our
You
feet
have
wet.
had a long journey, but the mana tree
No,
is
we're
just
not here to
ahead.
get sacrificed.
A long and laborious journey.
No.
The Alm's final destination.
Don't like that.
And
Don't
yet,
like that at
we
all.
aren't here to offer our souls like those that came before us. We need to meet with the goddess.
Oh. Yes, we are here to burn the tree down. Oh, look at it. Oh my god. Look how gorgeous that is. Oh, hello. Hello, Tree of Man. That's gonna be the thumbnail right there.
Gnomes have arrived.
Coda?
Another emissary, I assume.
Huh?
I am the guardian of this sanctuary.
You're a
There are
man.
humans living within the barrier? That's news to me.
Living?
Oh, I don't like that Julie doesn't know
I'm
who
but
he
a
is.
strong will given form. Consider me like one of the spirits. To put it in terms you may understand, I am the first
Haven't we heard
in
of
the
Coda?
long legacy of soul
Yeah.
guards. You passed Vidiza's trial admirably, Val. I
He
should
didn't, it was
not be
Karina.
surprised given that
I'm
you are
actually
of
really
my own
smart.
bloodline.
I thought I only had one brain cell, but I
We
have.
assume that long ago, people from Tiania were chosen to stand guard over the Mana Goddess, and that practice has held over to this very
What if
day.
Hina becomes Mana Goddess and he stays here with her?
He is the origin of the Soul Guard tradition.
Yes, that's what you just
My
said.
mission remains unchanged since
Hey.
I first accepted it.
Stop being silly.
Protect the goddess of mana.
Do you know where we can find her, Guardian Coda?
I don't know that Julia didn't
We need to
know
speak with
this.
the goddess as soon as possible.
You may refer to me as simply Coda. Trent and Vidiz have relayed your current plight to me. Come. I will take you to the Mana Goddess.
Oh fuck,
One
we
of
can
my
actually walk here.
ancestors is here?
Holy shit.
In the sanctuary? Well, I can't keep him or the Mana Goddess waiting. Time to go.
Okay, this is one of the most beautiful sights I think I've ever seen in a video game. Oh my god. Oh, sunset vistas.
Yeah.
Am I really ready to talk to a goddess? This is where generations of realms before us have given up their souls to rejuvenate the cycle of mana. At least that's what we've been told. Can't remember how long it's been since I saw the goddess in the flesh. Well, maybe not flesh, but you know.
I see.
Coda is quite a curious creation to have come across. There may be things he is hiding from us. Maybe Judah doesn't know who he is because Soul Guard tradition came after the arms were chosen.
Curious.
This is where the very first sighting of the Guardian of the Sanctuary. Will there be an opportunity to record this for future generations, I wonder? Or no, because we won't be here. Oh, my feet are wet. Oh, I'm gonna eat soggy feet. Oh, the music. Oh, this is so pretty. I kind of want to see this about the herder. Any chests here? It's the music kind of has like an aura of trepidation in it too. Like we're kind of a little bit nervous about going here. The final steps. Not entirely pleasant to listen to. Oh, solid ground. Fuck. Oh.
Goddess of Mana. I'm Val, and these are my friends.
Sorry, what was
We've
that? I'm on
come
the
here to ask
phone.
for a
Oh,
moment of
oh,
your
oh,
time
go now.
Before we offer our souls.
I wouldn't offer my soul if I were you.
Delafos has broken free of his seal and is going around the world setting the Benevodons loose.
His only goal is to get his revenge on you, goddess. You have to do something.
Yeah, you can't just sit here not doing
We have
anything.
so many questions to ask about Delafos and Core Stones and my strange ability. All of it.
Goddess?
Why is she not here?
Promise we're telling the truth. Please listen to us.
Wait,
We fully intend to sacrifice our souls.
wait a second. Is the Mana Goddess not around? Is she
We have to
gone?
protect the world from this danger.
Oh no, there she is. Oh no, that's Coda.
She cannot hear you. The goddess of mana is unreachable in her slumber.
Okay.
She has not once awakened since she first fell into this long, long sleep.
Okay.
Not a single source I have read has ever referenced that the goddess was
Because
in
only
this
the
state.
arms know about it. Everyone else never came here.
No one has ever been alive
Yeah.
this deep within the sanctuary. Her condition is not
You
known
wouldn't
to
want
any
mass
others.
panic in the world, I guess.
But Delafos is breathing down our necks. The goddess was our last hope.
What the fuck? Can you guys help
Koda?
us? Like, the Guardians? The powerful
How did she
Guardians?
end
Come
up
on, let's
like
all work
this?
together.
Vidiz believes that you can be trusted to make your own decisions. So, I will tell
Why have you got 4 elements around you?
tell
Where are the
you
other 4?
how this all came to be. The truth behind this world.
Time for big exposition. Does Ramco always need to fly? Is that not, like, uncomfortable for him? Like, surely he wants to just rest occasionally, like, sit on the ground.
What could have happened to the goddess? Koda should have some answers at least.
Look how colourful the trees are, too, here.
My.
The truth of the world. Whatever could that be, I must know. Let's hear what Koda has to say. Then we can decide what we want to do with that information. The goddess has been asleep the whole time? How come I didn't know any of this? He didn't know about Koda either, to be fair. Goddess? Koda has kept... Oh, that's the wrong voice. Koda has kept the mana goddess first and foremost in his thoughts. Let's see, we're walking like a little bit to the right. Right? Come to the right. I want to show you something. Oh, there's the rest of the elements.
Fadiel, the world as it was once known in the distant past, was made up of 5 realms.
Yeah,
The
we know this.
spirit realm, the mortal realm, the mystic realm, the ethereal realm, and the arboreal realm.
Okay.
Mana power once flowed freely through these places, and Fadiel knew only peace and
So there's a reason
prosperity.
why it all joined together then. But the opposite of 14.
Until one day, mortals, in their greed, sought to use that power for warfare.
Oh, the odds at war.
The flow of mana was disrupted, and the 5 realms became perilously unbalanced.
Hence the
mortal
Benevolence.
realm consumed an enormous amount of mana, plunging the mystic realm, home to the Benevolence, into disarray. The divide between the realms weakened to the point that all worlds merged into one. When the mana dried up, the monsters unleashed their wrath.
The discord that had driven people to degrade the powers of mana ended, and their battle against the Benevolence began.
And then Dayflos
Goddess
was
wished
attended
to
to.
save the mortals from suffering at the hands of the Benevolence. So she asked Fairy, her emissary, to
I mean, fair
find
enough to the
Dayflos,
Benevolence.
bring him her
If you know,
champion, and
if my
bequeath unto him the
if my
mana
world
sword.
suddenly became depleted of
And
mana,
as
I'd also be
promised,
pissed
he
off.
successfully subdued all 8 Benevolence. However, he refused to return the mana sword, and instead swore revenge against the goddess.
Why?
After the death of Cerulia.
Ah.
Is that what changed Delafos so drastically?
He lost the person.
But that wasn't
most
the mana
dear to
goddess's
him.
fault.
Sounds like Delafos couldn't come to terms with her passing.
Indeed, Delafos saw no reason to care about a world
Oh.
bereft of the one he loved.
So there's no
So
like,
he
there's no
turned against the
genuine
mana
reason for
goddess.
why he's going for the mana goddess. It's just
She
him.
ended up using all her strength to preserve a corrupted world. With her power exhausted, the goddess then fell into a deep sleep. It
Well,
was up to
humans
the
fucked up
guardian
then,
of the
huh?
Sanctuary, namely me, to stand against Delafos with the help of the elementals.
And you did. You defeated
But
him.
it was not enough. We struck each other at the same time, resulting in his stone imprisonment and my destruction. Only my will survived.
You're a ghost.
If only I had been stronger.
Why didn't you come help us fight him when he first
So-
appeared then?
Koda, Delafos, and I all carry the same pain within us.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Okay, yeah, so the Dayflos, he got angry because his Cerulia died, but why did he blame the mana goddess? Because he just was angry and rageful. I kind of wish there was more motivation. Like, maybe there was a reason why, maybe Cerulia's death was caused by the mana goddess indirectly, but instead it's just, I'm angry, I'm gonna kill her now, because she's, you know, she's scary. Because the thing is, Oren, he did all that before Liza because of the arm stuff. There was a reason for it. But Cerulia dying seemed like it was entirely out of the control of the mana goddess. What if, through the act of getting the mana sword, something happened to Cerulia and hence she died? I don't know. Like, they could have done more of this. let's see what happens.
So you're the one responsible for that boulder by the entrance, huh, Coda?
Did you
Yes,
not think maybe
though
put
we
a sign
managed to
on
break
it?
free,
Or
regardless.
like hide it better? Oh, Orin
With the
really
help
fucked up,
of the
didn't he?
elementals, I was able to divide Deilephos's terrible power and seal it away with the Benevodons scattered across the land.
You think about it, this wouldn't happen if Val
But I
didn't get
underestimated
attacked
the strength
either.
of his hatred.
It's kind of
Power
Val's fault.
steeped in
Just
animosity
realised that. Shit.
bled into the surrounding lands, creating horrible disasters in its wake. Eruptions will scorch the earth with fire from every
Ah,
fissure.
the
The
prophecies.
wind will rage and the winged fall flightless. Pure waters will run foul and disease spread.
It's kind of like Final
Soil that
Fantasy.
once brought life turns
Like
all
how
to
the four
dust and
crystals
stone.
cause the earth, wind,
Fertile
fire,
lands
and
will wither away, and seeds will cease to sprout.
water to be
The
stopped.
glaring light will obscure the boundaries of reality. Darkness will deepen, breeding monsters in its wake. The moon's hold over time will splinter, depriving all beings of logic.
That last one seems by far the worst.
What people refer to as prophesied disasters are actually the curse of Deilephos's power upon the land.
Oh.
Then, the source of these disasters was never the Benevodons at all. It was a curse, brought about by a single man's folly, from the very start.
Strong
His eyes are
emotions
wide right now.
revitalize mana power. In addition, Deilephos had access to the energy from the mana sword itself. The
Okay.
elementals tried to stop Deilephos's curse from running rampant. Their powers suppressed the worst effects from taking
How does this
hold.
link to the
But
arms?
with the 5 realms now combined, the flow of mana slowed to a trickle. Elementals couldn't maintain that balance indefinitely.
Okay.
And so, without anything to check its dangerous powers, the effects of the curse spread throughout the entire world. Tortured by the curse of Deilephos, mortals turned to the goddess for help and offered up sacrifices. Alms. Alms would travel to the mana tree and freely give up their souls, their life force, to the sleeping goddess.
Not even knowing why.
As I
Or maybe they did know,
mentioned,
but they just forgot.
Strong emotions bring about mana power. With the
But why
souls
wouldn't
from
Julie know
faithful
then? If
alms,
he
the
would have known
flow of
about this
mana
if this was the
rejuvenated
case.
for
How
a
does Julie
time.
not know about this?
Powers restored, the elementals could once again suppress the effects of the curse. But after 4 years, their stores of mana would once again run dry.
That's why the alms have to go to the mana tree to stop disaster from befalling our villages.
So, what I'm hearing is we don't need to sacrifice ourselves now that Deilephos is free. Because he's the one who caused the curse in the first place. Unless we're implying that that's already happened now and there's nothing we can do about it. But no, because the mana... No, okay, now I'm getting confused. Deilephos' curse causes those 8 things to happen if the flow of mana is stopped for each of the elements. So even if we defeat Deilephos, the balance is still not going to be good. It's still going to be a trickle of mana in this Quadiel world we live in right now. So we're still going to get sacrificed then.
At the end of their pilgrimage, I would change the alms into core stones to give to the goddess.
Core stones? Wait, you can...
Yes,
Just like Val.
your ability was passed down through my bloodline.
No, my grandpa.
Originally, it was
My
used to return
great
monsters to the flow of mana.
grandfather.
So then, what I did to Hina...
You didn't do it to her intentionally.
Val,
Sooner or later.
Not a good thing to say right now, Morley. How about we don't say that?
Yes, as it waits for all alms who come to the mana tree. Your souls will be given to the goddess.
I kind of
to
knew that,
protect
but
the cycle
shit,
of
Val.
mana,
Well, hold
including
on
the
a
soul
second
of the
then.
realm of Earth
Yeah,
that
we
you
got the soul of
possess.
Earth, so we restored Earth then.
Liza's?
This is all we can do until the mana goddess reawakens.
This lazy fucking bitch. She's just been sleeping this entire time. I know it's not her fault. I'm having a pleasant dream right now while my entire world is suffering.
Looks like they're trying to break through.
Julie, you are far too chill about this right now. Oh shit. Oh! Whoa, budget. Oh my god, it's a fat guy! Where's my cannon? Black Fuck Friday. You fucking loser.
What'll happen to the sanctuary?
There is no need for alarm.
Why?
Mevadons hold great power. Not as great as the sanctuary itself.
You are far too chill about this. Also, there's only 4. Oh, that's 5. Fog! What's the fog? Oh. Let's go back to normal again. Oh my god, the music! Yeah! Oh. Was the fog the moon one? It was orange, I guess.
They're retreating.
Oh. Good.
I guess that was just a
There is
show
no
of power.
sign of the man himself. Perhaps Deilophos intended this attack
That
to
was the
serve as a
worst
diversion?
form of diversion ever. It didn't do
Deilophos and the
anything. We were
Benevolence
already
are still
here.
a threat to us all, just like in the past.
I guess that was just to showcase the benevolence.
These monsters run free.
Kind of wish they didn't do that. I
If
wanted
the
to see. I wanted to
goddess
be
is
surprised by
unable
them
to grant us
individually.
aid, we must muster our own forces. It is our chance to fix the future.
Time to summon the
Our loved ones need
Illistana
protection.
army.
I'll do it alone if I have to.
We've already defeated 3 of these things. The remaining 5 will be a piece
Are
of
we
cake.
going to do them in any order we want?
Coda, we need time.
Any
I
order we
promise we will
want.
offer up our souls. We have to take care
No!
of the world first. We will stop the rest of the Benevodons and Deilophos before he hurts anyone else.
I do not have the power to stop you either way. Do what you feel is right. The decision to fight should be left to the living. It is your duty, as protecting the sanctuary is mine. I believe your group of alms has untold potential to rejuvenate the flow of mana. And
No!
more.
More what?
It is not important.
I think it
What
is.
matters is that as long as Deilophos has the mana sword, he will continue his assault on the sanctuary, and the goddess kept safe within.
Okay, well we
We'll
understand
just have to
the plot
reclaim the sword
now.
ourselves. It's the only way to keep disaster at bay.
Returning the sword to its rightful place wouldn't hurt either.
Why don't we
You should
destroy
keep
the sword?
cornerstone of the Alm of Earth. Abiding by the will of the alms is important, after all.
Holy
Okay.
is putting a lot of faith in you. I think you'll be able to handle the road ahead as well.
Vidiz has also acknowledged their worthiness. It is
Fast
time that
travel.
I trusted in people once more.
Aerial travel.
Though I cannot lend you my own power, I can at least release that of this little one.
No! Don't make him an adult! He's too young! He landed on the ground. Oh my god. He is now tiny. What's going on right now? They made him big! He's Flammy! Ramco is massive! I literally said this earlier in the game, but this is awful. They just sped his development up. I guess, like, maybe he can live for a long time.
What
Wow.
I do believe this is the sacred beast Flammy. Ramco must have been Flammy the entire time. Flammy has made many
He's so
documented visits to our
fluffy.
world, but I never dreamed I would be in her presence.
Oh, I get it. Ramco was just another form of Flammy to begin with.
Her wings are the fastest way to convey you to the Benevodons.
Okay,
Make haste, Alms.
okay. I
Thanks.
guess this means we're going to be doing a lot of side questing and a lot of journeying. We get to choose what arm we're going to do, and that'll be next time. Oh, this is cool. Everyone's jumping on the back. What the hell are you doing, Kavina? No, wait. Oh, that was cute. I liked everyone jumping up and getting their own like, little unique animations. Well, this feels very big. We just hit the barrier. Ow! Fly and Flammy for the first. I thought we were going to see the end of chapter 7. We hadn't even begun chapter 6. Oh, no, chapter 7 anyway. Wait, where are we?
Flammy can take you anywhere in the world
Where do we go?
Ramco, you got so big. Big and strong enough to carry all of us.
Are we inside of her belly?
Grow up so fast.
Remember that Flammy's power can only fly you around for so long. She'll revert back to her cup form.
Oh,
when
okay.
you land. Just use the Flammy drum to summon her whenever you need to fly.
Flammy drum.
Whoa! Now then, what's your plan of action?
If I may, would you be so kind as to return me to Lagrazzo?
Yeah, I don't want to fight these Benevodons. I'd rather not.
Be her pleasure. Then, to Lagrazzo we go.
We got Lagrazzo. Oh my god, look at it. Oh, they're just having all the different places to go to right now. Can I still not go on the map?
Let's go.
Are you kidding me? Game! What the fuck? I thought that would allow me to finally use the map, but it didn't.
The ground looks so small from up here.
It feels a lot more spread out when you have to walk, huh?
Also, that was a pretty short chapter. I think that was the entire episode. Right, next time, I assume we're going to be starting our hunt for the final Benevodons.
Is everyone keeping warm?
Thanks to Ramco's cozy coat, I
What's
am
this
more
place?
than comfortable.
I want to go to this place. This is cool. Next time, I assume. But that's it for now. I hope you all enjoyed. We got a lot of stuff to do. A lot of shenanigans are occurring, and I'm assuming we're going to go fight the 5 Benevodons. Oh, look how the world actually looks kind of small, actually, saying that. But we'll see what happens then. Anyway, that's it for now. Goodbye. Ciao for now.